16-55's image looks more expensive than the 18-55. That's my opinion. That's how I can explain it to you guys. Not that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you guys my unbiased and honest opinion on whether you should or should not purchase this lens in 2024, as well as if you own this lens, upgrade if it's worth upgrading to the 16-55 WR LM 2.8 version 1. So the reason why I reacquired this lens while having the 16-55 WR LM 2.8, the most important reason for me was the weight of the 16-55. Now don't get me wrong, it's one of my most used lenses. However, it is on the heavy side. I'm using this lens for my daily content creation, for client work, for personal work, for YouTube. And even though I'm losing the 16 on the wide end in terms of focal length, and then I'm also losing the 2.8 on the long end, which this one only gives you f4, I'm more than happy with the results for daily content creation, even for paid work, on this lens compared to the 16-55. So just to answer the question, should you purchase this lens? I'm not sure if this lens has been discontinued or not. I think it is discontinued, but if you can pick it up used on the second-hand market, you can pick it up at a steal compared to the newer 16-50 2.8 to 4.8. If you got of the newer bodies with built-in optical image stabilization built in, then obviously you're going to want to go for, you'd probably want to go for the newer lens. However, if you're still stuck on the older units without OIS, then I would highly recommend picking up one of these units. And you know, even if you've got one of the newer bodies with the OIS built into the lens, as well as the OIS in the newer bodies, they work in conjunction, and it provides you a better a stabilized image than using a lens that is unstabilized. Now, should you upgrade from the 18-55 to the 16-55 WRLM? And the simple answer is going to be, if you can afford to, then I would say upgrade, whether it's the new version or the older version. You'd be able to pick up the older version at a steal currently on the used market. I've been using the 16-55 for approximately just over 2 years now. And some people compare the 18-55 sharpness to the 16-55. Now for me, a lens is not only about sharpness, but it's more about the image that the 16-55 delivers compared to the 18-55. Now personally, I can vouch for the 16-55. I've shot thousands of images on the 16-55, and to me personally, the 16-55 just delivers a complete image that doesn't need too much work compared to the 18-55. I can't say what it is in terms of image quality, but there is a rendering to the 16-55 that you cannot obtain even through editing with the 18-55. Having said that, if you cannot afford to upgrade to the 16-55, the 18-55 is more than capable of a lens for paid photography or video work. In fact, for video work, I would definitely choose the 18-55 over the 16-55. Reason being, number one, weight. Number two, being a smaller, lighter lens. And the 18-55 in video gives me a softer look, which I like in video compared to the 16-55. Now I'm sure you can do that in post with the 16-55, but to me personally, I prefer the look in video from the 18-55 over the 16-55. So having said that, if you've got the 18-55 and you cannot afford the 16-55, nothing wrong with that lens. It'll give you fantastic images, but the 16-55 is just on another level. So let me know what's your favorite zoom lens for the Fujifilm system in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out till the next one.